Hello everyone, Dadrill here. Today we're going to be playing a game called Barony. Now, this is I'm playing a DLC character race right now called the Gremlin, with the unique skill, unique class of Sapper. And yeah, I'm heavily looking forward to this, so it's going to be fun to see how it goes. Because it has some new things. I'm going to show you. For those of you who've seen this, we have the Mysticism and the Thama, which I don't even know if we had previously, to be honest. Uh, Actually, no, we didn't have these. We had some different skills. And lore is appraisal, by the way. And they have added new skills, etc. But I did actually do a test run or two just to understand how the class worked. So I'm going to begin by unequipping my shield stuff here. But you see, I can use torches to combine stuff like these to make non-moldy edible rations, and it restores a small bit of hunger that you will be able to combine with stuff like potions. But I haven't actually tried that yet. Also, there's another thing unique with this race. By basically destroying stuff, I can get a vandal bonus, which is just vandalism. Also, cooking increases my... Ooh, that's a new thing I haven't seen before. The iron doors with new keys. Unless I have just somehow never seen that during my multiple playthroughs when I literally full max this game like half a year to a year ago now. Honestly, I like this. I want to equip it because it's just a slightly upgraded version of what I already have equipped. Also, for those of you who don't know why I'm waiting for stuff to finish with this, is because red items like this you don't want to equip because you can't unequip them, and more often than not they can. This time I use with lucky, but most often than not they give debuffs, and that's basically for every class and race unless you are the succubi or incubi race. So now these this is very easy to die in this game, just so you know. And as I'm playing a new racing class for me that I've done like three just attempt runs off before I did this. And I will tell you this, I have not once gotten to even past floor 2 uh, since I got the DLC earlier today. And I've tried a few runs. I haven't even gotten past floor 2. But since this is my YouTube account and I'm family sharing this here, I have access to none of the benefits of having actually cleared the game previously. Oh, oops. Didn't actually mean to do that because I want to do this so I could get some combat. There we go. And this is a game you can play with friends. It is a dungeon roguelike. But a very few things are basically always the same, but aside of that, nothing is really ever exactly the same. Okay, I don't actually want to run in, so I'm gonna back up, equip this because it's stronger than what I have on. Just wait till I finish. I'm gonna also throw away this cursed helm because sure it's worth a little gold, but unless I find a merchant on this floor, which I doubt I will, it's smarter for me not to use it right now. Also doing this, I can just make some more slightly aged rations, which again, for some reason, increases my alchemy stat. I'm not complaining. Alchemy is one of my favorite stats in this game. So it's really cool for me at least that you can now cook and that it also counts as a part of the alchemy skill. Though I had thought it would be a separate skill, but Honestly, I'm fine with this. Also, I will tell you this, while there is no visible meter, your character will start starving and stuff, so you will have to actively keep track on your screen warning that your character is starving. But I also only have 7 HP right now, so I don't really want to fight anything. Oh wait, if I combine fresh meat with this, can make more rations. Ooh, a spellbook. Spellbooks are real. I don't want to use a cursed food product because that would just mean that if I cook with it, it would also result in it being cursed, and I don't want it. That's a bat. I don't like those things. Well, correction, I don't like bats in this game. They're very evil. And they've ended a lot of my runs. Also, as a little heads up, because I'll know, at least in my friend list, very few of you have this game. Uh, Shields are one of the only things who are smart to keep around even when cursed. Because of them having the unique property of that you can just hold them up and have them be destroyed to still raise your block skill, which is basically what lets you uh, lower damage. Oh no. Well, I mean, at least I got some points for my vandalism, but oh no. Gotta go. Okay, thank you. No! And that's just how easy it is to die in this game. And when you die and you play alone, you just instantly lose a run. Because there is no save points. And there's a lot of these floors. Also, I just like breaking things with this. It's funny. Well, to me at least. It is oddly satisfying. Anyways, gonna try to be a little quicker this time. Actually, I'm gonna hold this equipped so I can use it as a shield also. But I am gonna try to limit the use I do of it. I still need to use it for cooking. But I'm just trying to be a little quicker than I usually am. Because, well, I'm on camera now, so I can't really just play very slowly just to, you know, boost my survival odds as much as possible, because that will not be very fun for you guys. Gonna break this, because I need to start working on my vandalism buff, because it increases stuff like my melee damage, and as I only have melee weapons, or my fist, which also counts as melee damage, I kinda do need to get the buff going, since I'm this low level, and I want a chance to actually survive in this place. I also just really like the mace going burr. And yeah, the easiest race to play, while also the most average to play, is humans. Wait, that's a troll. They are very mean. I'm not going in there. Yeah, that's not me being dramatic, by the way. Those things could one-shot me. Unless I have some decent range attack, there is no way I'm going in there. Or if I had like servants or something I could like recruit. But if I'm a gremlin, and I don't think they show up this early because I haven't really gotten very far. And there are still rare versions of monsters or rare monsters that can appear earlier than they normally do. Guaranteed, so. Oh, by the way, this spell is called Deface. It just lets me destroy stuff like this. Uh, to get stuff like the rocks. Only problem with that is that it has a chance to summon a ghoul, as you saw earlier. Now, if I were to play the skeleton race, which is honestly my favorite, well, one of my favorites, it's a very slow gameplay because you have the worst health and stamina regen of any race, but you do have the class, the racial class of Necromancer. Also, you know what? I want to swap class actually, because this is a cool little thing, but there are 5 new instead of 4 like there's been in every other DLC that I also have in this, because I have all of them. I want to try being a gnome. I hate gnomes, but I still want to see how it would be to actually play gnomes. Start. Wait, no. End life. Yes. But here we go. Wait, no. I didn't want to be a gnome barbarian. I wanted to be a new class, not whatever this is. And yet, no, I know what barbarian is. It's one of the basic classes in the game that comes for free. It's the bard class that came with this guy. Anyways, I'm just gonna restart the game so I don't have to have the death thing on my markers, because I remembered I could do that after I did it last time. Yeah, I have a rapier. I have a flute and a lyre. I don't know what this does. Ew. Okay, so it just lets me make different instruments, basically. Fair enough, but I still don't know what kind of skills these would go for, but you know what? Let's go for it. That's what skill list. Sword, lore, leadership, and trading. Ah, it might be mysticism, actually, which could be really cool, because I've never gotten to play with that. Also, I hate gnomes in this game, because they're not friendly little things that's in most media. They're the spawn of the devil. They're evil little sadistic shits, and they are the bane of my existence. Let's see if I can actually do something with it. Forge you. Oh, I need to actually have a Yule. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I know I could just read on it, but it's funnier to just cast it and see what happens when it's the first time I have it. Kind of inch. It's kind of ironic how I did sneak attack there, considering when you get to a specific hidden floor, uh, I'm not gonna spoil where it is, but a hidden floor that's pretty early on in the game. There's so many evil gnomes with thunder staffs, man. Like, they want you. They want you dead. And since I had all of the previous achievements before the new ones dropped, because like 250 of them, yeah, I had to do all of the thing like racial wins just to unlock the user classes on all other races, which is why I don't have different classes than the basic ones and the one that belongs to the race. Right now, okay, that was not a very good weapon. Okay, I need to know what this actually do. Oh, such a interesting. So honestly valid. Sounds like I'm gonna have to be more of a merchant route if I'm gonna play a gnome, which is gonna be very interesting to say the least, considering I don't have too good of that stat right now, but I do have decent charisma, which is lovely for this. Let's just keep playing a little. Ah, so it's more of a do in advance before you find the enemy kind of situation. All right, fair enough. Oh no. That sounds like a certain white rat I know of. It also sounds like, oh no, it's a giant spiders. Uh, oh, you can actually parry attacks with this thing as well. Okay, that's cool. Uh, hey, we're gonna try to kill me here and recruit you. Okay, basically, you don't care enough about me to attack me, but you also don't care enough about me to try and kill me. You know what? I'll take it. Ring of teleportation, not that good. What? You know what? I don't usually do this, but I'm gonna turn off Minotaurs, Random Trap, and Friendly Fire. And I'm gonna restart the game. There. Basically, I'll get a slightly toned down version of the experience while I'm relearning the game. We'll also let you guys try it. Hopefully, see more than just the top two floors that I'm trying to learn how to use this. I'm still a little confused about how to do the riposte thing I pulled off. Press defend while holding attack. Uh, yeah, as you see, it's kind of weird. Anyways, you know what? Oh, I'm gonna swap class and race and show you the one I got my first ever win with. Come forth. Skeleton. Honura. This is the skeleton. I have one and only really one bonus that makes me powerful. I don't need to eat. And I can die more than once as long as I have way more mana than I have now. Basically, to explain, if I go over here, if I have 75 mana when I die, I just respawn. But I am slow during speed, I'm immune to strangulation and burning. I don't hunger or starve, but my mana regeneration is way lower. And I'm a caster, so that's a problem. And this is my servant. I call him Bob. Come on, Bob, let's go. Oh yeah, by the way, this guy will fight for me, and he can level up as well. I just got an achievement called Thank the Tank, meaning have an ally player NPC kill an enemy that you are blocking. And this is the lightning staff that these evil gnomes have insane amounts of. And you spawn with one with this class, but again, these things can break. So you don't really want to spam them. Bob, please hurry up. Bob, thank you. I forget how slow Bob is. Like, Bob is chill. By the way, if Bob dies, I can just resummon him. And I should probably use a little bit of my mana, like this, just to cast some extra magic when I'm pretty high on it. Because it can work on leveling up my previous sorcery, which is now split into two things, because there is now 3 kinds of spells: sorcery, mysticism, and thaumaturgy. Yeah, this will help me have a chance to level up the mysticism. Apparently, these are both mysticism spells, which I didn't even know until now, because I actually forgot to check. Bob, save me. Thank you, Bob. Also, I don't eat, but I still want to save items and level up so my perception stats till either 1 or at least 2. Actually, 0. I need at least 1 to 2 more points, what I'm saying. Because then I can start doing basic appraisal, and it will start giving me extra experience and info about things. Hello, fellow human. What? Bob? I wanted to befriend you, human. But you fools. Oh no, I pressed the wrong potion. Oof. Well, that's just annoying. I drank my OP potion by mistake. I didn't want to do it. Well, my OP for this risk, because it's basically just a extra life potion once I'm strong enough to have enough extra, well, enough max mana to be exact. Then it's just an extra health potion, extra life potion, I guess I should say, not health. Well, as you can see, Bob, my summon skeleton, is a bit stronger than some of the basic enemies skeletons. But you still should try to give him support, because again, slow cooldown time is a pain. Also, as you can see, we have limited inventory. So I'm looking for either a pair of glasses, which can spawn that can increase your perception if they're not cursed, or just leveling up and getting points in perception, because it's random what stats you get in. Why did you have to make that sound? I forgot you do that. I remember why I used to play with sound off when I played the druid, meaning I would recruit spiders and stuff, which in hindsight I didn't really like, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Come on, Bob. Yeah, this was nothing, it's just funny to see them fall. But what I know, it's nothing. So if someone actually knows if it does something, I would like to know down below. Because one of the things I love about this game is it's very challenging, and basically every time you play, you can find something here and there you haven't actually realized before. Now something killed Bob, I need to resummon him. Arise, Bob. Now, who cut you down? No one kills Bob. And yes, I know Bob is a very anticlimactic name for a skeleton, but I'm doing my best over here. Well, I'm pretty slow because I have low strength, and again, these things weigh. If I drop this, for example, I'm going to be a tad quicker, but it's going to be very hard to notice because of my very minuscule strength stat, which is a downside of playing a skeleton, but you know, I don't starve, so in theory I could just sit here for basically forever after I finish wave to heal up my mana and stuff. Eh. Ooh, a slingshot. Yeah, I still can't appraise anything, so this is just sad. Oh, and by the way, just because I'm not affected by what is called strangulation doesn't mean I can unequip cursed things, which is also one of my problems right now. Well, didn't want to do this, but Bob, let's go over. Oh no, it's that rare spider variant. You know what? No, I'm just. Bob, I need you to go over here. Wait, what? Bob, what are you doing? Get over. I told you to stay over here. Thank you. Are you serious? I risked Bob and it didn't even work. And I'm too low on mana, so I can't even cast my spells. I have to wait a little before I can cast it. So, how's your day going? I'm gonna cut back in after I waited up some mana. Okay, I'm back. I have managed to finally get them back, so. I forgot it. Funky Shelob boss. And Shelob is the rare spider, like, mini boss. And here it is, King Arthur's blade. This weapon can never be cursed. And that's beautiful for me, because that now I actually have a weapon. Slightly annoying though is it's a melee weapon. Also, I equipped this by mistake and it wasn't cursed. I'm keeping it on. So let's go YOLO it. No, okay, that's annoying. Eh. Honestly, I'm fine with it. Because while extra mana regen is decent, it basically does nothing in the grand scheme of things. So I'm gonna just drop like this. And yeah, I'm still on floor 1 and I've gotten this much better just by playing my skeleton boy. Yo, Bob, get over. And yeah, by the way, because he hit level 5, they leveled up or slash evolved basically. So I now have a spear on my little friend over here. Honestly, I'm just happy to have a weapon that I know can't be cursed or broken. That's the neat. It's a rare spawn item, so it's a like it casts an artifact of sorts. Basically, it's unbreakable. Can't be cursed. Doesn't necessarily mean it's very good, but I mean it's there. I mean, I'm gonna have to level up my sword skill by breaking things and doing that. And no, sadly, I've tried doors and normal furniture doesn't count. But yeah. Anyways, time to go to the red dot so I can get to the next level. But first, I want to show what this is. Walls like this. I don't actually know if this is gonna count for experience for this or not, so I'm just still doing it just to show. You can break. It's pretty obvious, but if you don't think about it, it might slip your mind anyways, so. if you have never actually been explicitly told. Also, this spell can level up and give me more skeletons. And I can desummon Bob to shoot a new spell to basically resummon him. And this right here is what I love. This is a store. Nah. Okay, that's just cruel. Wait, no. Darn it. I forgot I can't recruit normal ones, but for some reason I can recruit ghouls and robots, but not actually my own character's species. Gonna have to use my staff to try and help Bob. Yes! That is such a good. You know, I'm gonna use this to turn myself human. Because now I can go. Are you joking with me right now, good sir? Get out of here. Bob. It's a filthy troll in here. Take him out. Hey, now my perception stat is high enough so it can start working. Also, by the way, when I am in this form, I am actually human, meaning I will have to eat if my hunger thing clicks in when I'm here. But that's honestly fine, because now I can start to clean my inventory. Here, let's just juggle cheese real quick. There we go. Anyways, yo, shopman, talk to me. This guy drives a very hard bargain, because I kind of need these things, but I have no way of actually affording them. And here's the thing, you know, so only because it's a potion store, as you can see over there. I can't really sell this guy non-potion related items. And yes, these are just like random items. Uh, I will buy the bottles, like empty bottles, and cry because I can't get what I want. Because this item over here is one of the godsends in this game. It's basically lets you combine potions, which is such a relief later on in the game. Might as well just sit here and level up my lore skill a little. Actually, no, I want to prioritize appraising the rows. Because if I can pull off that thing before my disguise wears off, I might be able to equip it and increase my charisma if it's not cursed. Good, it's not. Basically, charisma is just a really good stat to have because it makes it easier to recruit, well, monsters or adventurers that you find down here. Though, since I am normally, a skeleton, I can't recruit humans, but when I am a human, I can recruit humans, and that is a very important distinction. And I can finally just this is nice. I mean, I'm still far too broke and generally just weak to get something of really high status, but I'll take it. Ew, I do not want moldy cheese, thank you very much. I'll keep the +3 shield because it can be used to help raise my blocking skill. Because I kind of don't like taking damage. You know, I forgot how long this takes. Well, before the potion wears out, which is both really good and really bad. Ah, yes, the orange bottle of booze. Anyways, alcohol is kind of potion in this game, so I can sell it for very minimal profit, but something is still way better than nothing. So I will take that. Toss these out because they are very. I'm sorry, what do you think you're doing, Bob? Come over here and deal with this peasant. Thank you, Bob. And that will also level Bob up, meaning my servant now has way better stats than I do. We'll also recycle him for mana and resummon him in a new body. Oh yeah, by the way, I forgot that when I'm human, I also have better stats, as in better regen, because I no longer suffer from the lack of mana regen when I'm transformed. Nice. Ooh, a torn blank scroll. That's very valuable actually for me. And yes, I know these are valued as well, gold-wise, but I don't have enough space in my inventory. Do you want to carry too much that I'm not actively going to be using? There we go. Although, yes, I will be needing to. Oh, yeah, great. I'm officially a skeleton again. Don't want this, don't need that. I kind of want to take damage, by the way, as well, because it will let me start breaking this helmet that actually lowers my AC, because of course it does. And when attacking faucets like that, slimes have a chance of spawning. Great. This is a terrible effect, but it doesn't really affect me as a skeleton while I'm a skeleton. Again, it basically instantly speed kill you if you're a species you need breathing, though, so I don't recommend just putting it on because it's fancy. But it is blessed, so it does actually. It's at least something you can take off if you need to. I would put on this though, because water breathing in this game is weird. It basically becomes a speed boost in water. And since my character's species is naturally slower in water, that is something I will want to exploit. And yes, regulation amulets are used in Warf a lot for some reason. Anyways, let's see. This is not a spell book, I know that much, but it can still be worth a decent chunk of cool. It is. I'm gonna keep it around for now. Oof. That's annoying. Oh! This is a new thing. Previously, you had to have a special item. So click this. Now, yeah, I'm gonna try to use this to my advantage very quickly. I need to get back over In this direction of grabbing the trash I threw out earlier. Oh, a rat died. Oh, well, 2 rats died here to be exact, I guess. This I do want to equip though, because intelligence raises the mana regen. Poison resistance is also very good, but don't want that right now. And I'm just waiting for this, so I don't have. Actually, let's just do this. There you are. Wait, what? Oh, I haven't actually seen these hanging lights before, so they're also a new little ambience add-on, which is honestly really nice. I like it. Yeah, amulets are generally worth a lot, so I don't want to destroy them. Though I don't want to carry these, even though they're worth a lot. They are, well, quite literally unusable outside of selling them. I mean, technically, yes, you can read them for random text, but wait, no, I can't use mail for this. I just remembered. I also can't use the ammo. Wait, this ring I'm putting on, because charisma is gonna be a godsend. Oh no. I just got hit with a fireball from that guy and got the achievement right to refuse. Basically, humans are racist in this game because I'm not covered in flesh and skin. They try to kill me on sight. I don't even have to attack them. They are just hostile on sight. Ooh, here's a new spell actually. Oh yeah, because my spell that in this category is pretty low, it can fail. Fair enough. But now I have 3 spells, and 2 of them are summoning, which is really good. Well, really good in my opinion, at least. But then again, I just love summoning. Oh wait, yeah, I forgot I can repair things as well. But dependent on if I can or not, heavily depends on the simple fact that do I have enough of a charisma stats? Because yes, everything in this game requires stats. Yeah. This time I am attacking him though, but in my defense, bro tried to jump me first. And all I did was stand outside his shop previously. But never mind, I'm just gonna have to use my... Go, Bob! Bob, jump him. But yeah, no. No, no, no. Bob can take way more damage than I can, and he still went down that quickly. Because again, I am a spellcaster, Bob is the tank. He's also summoned, but he is still the frontliner. And if my frontliner goes down that fast, then I don't want to be in a close, fair one-on-one with that guy. Anywho, let's just keep doing this and hope it raises my stat. By the way, when counting here, it's combined with my perception stat and my total level of this skill. Yeah, and I'm 1 away from getting the glasses I need. that will let me increase my perception again, which will help me, you know, just learn things, as well as making lock picks that will let me, well, lock pick chests and stuff. You know, pretty nifty. Oh yeah, by the way, this spell costs way more mana now because of his double level up. Which is kind of bad because I'm on floor 2, but at the same time, I will take it because it is technically worth it for me. Yeah, I'm not stingy about the cost of my spell as long as it works. I'm a little salty about the 6 cost of some fire sprite when it has fizzled every time I've tried it. So I'm a little salty about that, but I don't mind paying the magic cost to summon Bob when I know summoning Bob will work. Anywho. Yes! Okay, I'll begin by making this, putting it on. Yes, now I have some fly glaze. Put that on. Make some of these, you know, just to start building. Salvage the warm spear. Ooh, rough ring of protection is actually pretty decent. Yeah, by the way, now I can do this and try to unlock this. Yes, it can take me. Hey, I succeeded. Let's see what I got. I don't know if it's actually worth anything, it's just mail. Yeah, I don't want to use Scroll Fire. Before you ask, it's basically a spell that makes you erupt in fire. I can use the light spell though, just because fancy. Remove curse. Yes, thank you. I can get this stupid hat off and I can equip my cool new wizard hat. Great. Now just to walk around and grab more of the junk. Yeah, I know it's a little repetitive, but it gets better. It's mainly this repetitive in the beginning. And I also don't feel like you guys want me to skip major parts either, in case something happened, by just turning the recording off and continue it when I find something. Making, because if I do, it's just gonna seem like I'm cheating somehow. Yeah, by the way, this spell book is useless to me now, but selling it is worth a lot. Yeah, there's a reason I needed this, because here. Oh, never mind, it's perception apparently, they changed it. Huh. Anywho, that just means my glasses are even better. Also, the reason you see the blue here is because these stats are being buffed by equipment. Uh, yeah, another thing that yes! Ah, I could recruit a ghoul. Great. I mean, it's level 7 is gonna die basically instantly when I go where I'm going, but honestly, I need all the backup I can get. Or if this guy decides to show up again. Great. You know what? I forget the fact that he can heal himself. Let's just dip from him. Let's just, you know, not engage. He's gonna carry my helmet, by the way, away from the stores. He won't get as triggered by seeing me. Hope he doesn't kill my ghoul. Because I can still use AFK somewhere a little. Not really AFK, but I can just pause the recording so you guys don't have to see it. And wait for more. Yes, thank you, ghoul. You are very perceptive. You don't have to shout at me. I know I'm slow. Curse. Spin is a new spell. What I know in the game, so I want this. First of all, I want to salvage these things. Let's just salvage both of them right as well. Make one more of this. Go back, grab the helmet. Look, I'm gonna need all of the help and the items I can get. It does seem like I need to raise my sorcery skill, specifically sorcery, if I want to do what I want to do. So, YOLO. And I'm just gonna use up this just to start raising my skill level. Yeah, by the way, the backpack you can put on instead of a cape. So you just get a few extra inventory slots, which is something I really want for the later game when I'm gonna be avoiding the front lines as much as humanly possible and leaving combat to my servants. But I do feel like I'm missing something because I haven't seen the key. Though it could potentially be in here. You see a humanoid skull. Yes, thank you. Very observant of you. Ooh, a cracked amulet I hadn't already picked up. No! I'm sorry, Ghoul. I'm gonna have to let you die here. Because I need a dip. Ew. A cursed book. By the way, you don't want to use cursed spell books, whatever you do. Because the one and only thing cursed spell books have in common is that they make you forget a random spell you have instead of teaching you a spell. Yeah, it's literally a magic book that instead of giving you magic, it just sucks a random spell you know out of you. Okay, good. This guy really wants me dead, so I'm just gonna have to dip to the next floor. Not too happy about that, because I really wanted to wait till I, had mana regenerated, but I'm a wanted criminal by that guy. I must say, though, in one way I do miss when all spells reuse the same spell stat. This makes the game more interesting, yeah, but it also makes it way harder. Actually, let me look up something real quick. Okay, I just looked it up. Apparently, I can try to lockpick my way into that room. Wait, now bro is just camping me. I'm over here. I'm over here. Oh, this little shit. Yeah, because basically, apparently not every floor is guaranteed to have a key, but if they do, it's often nearby. But this floor didn't, but apparently if you have a high enough skill, you can try to lockpick it, which is very interesting. And makes one of my favorite skills outside of appraisal and alchemy being tinkering way more useful. Which is actually something I really like, because tinkering previously was just spam crafting items and making turrets and stuff. Which was funny, but again, it's basically like playing engineer but in pixelated form. No. Yep. I don't like the fact that you go down here, so I might die here before I, get what I wanted. Come on, Bob, hurry up. But my mon technically needs to hurry up so I can get Bob. Yeah, what you're hearing now is evil sounds of gnomes. And before any one of you, and I do mean any one of you, makes fun of me for being scared of these things, you haven't seen them the way I have. Oh no, that's a troll. There you go. Yeah, and if it wasn't bad enough, this little lightning wheel. No! Too many. They're all over the place. Yeah, by the way, there we go. Unique equipment. They drop, not really unique, but something you can really only get here. I'm gonna actually drink that. Are these pickaxes that lets you break blocks of the map, which is such a good gift. And if you break these, you get gold. But what I want here is a special relic item that can't break. It's always on this floor. It's not guaranteed that you can get down to this floor. By the way, fun fact, there's a Minecraft reference on this floor. At least it used to be. That reminds me, I'm not actually sure if the relic I'm after is still here. Actually, that would be a problem if it's not. Anyways, gonna summon Bob, grab this, break that, get some 58 gold. Yeah, there's a lot of gold in these walls. Oh no. Oh, Bob, mind taking care of a troll for me? Thank you. I can't really use these anymore for now, so I'm gonna drop them. Bob, fetch. Speed, power up. Now you gotta. Whew. Rip to Bob, but we got the troll at least. As long as I stay alive, I can always resummon Bob, meaning I'm just Bob's lifeline. No! I hate you, gnomes. Oh crap, that's the rare version of the troll. No! Why always me? Why always this floor? No! I'm gonna cut out for you guys and cut back in when I have some mana. Okay, guys, I'm back. I didn't really get much mana, but I was being jumped by little shits, so I had to run over here. But sneak over here. I'll use this to turn human temporarily, and I'm gonna run inside of this guy's shop. Oh, hey, let me trade with you, thanks. Okay, good. Hey, by the way, I can't sell for anywhere near full price with this guy because my trading skill is too low. This is a fake thing. This is a thing I want to get uncursed because this is OP. Here, have the glass. Ah, yes, the trans pendant, as some of my former friends called it. Also, just to help this guy and help my own situation at the same time, I'm gonna buy some things, try to appraise them. Summon my boy Bob, tell him to wait outside. Get back in here. Wait, that's not good. Uh, Bob, come with me. Still no luck with that spell. And this is what I'm here for. Look at my stats. For now that it's equipped, I can shatter my pickaxe. Great. No, screw that. I need to prioritize what I can use to actually survive here. Thank you. Muscle memory. Eat food when polymorphed into humans as a true skeleton. Hey, I forgot that's an actual achievement. I was just trying to not die. Although this is one of the only equipments I don't mind getting cursed, by the way. Because again, their entire gimmick is that you use them to break stone. And if I'm getting it cursed on here, I'm just going to be using it to get goals from the walls anyways, so... Well, true, it leaves me a little more vulnerable during a fight. Realistically, I shouldn't be getting into many fights here anyways. Not after running circles around so many monsters in the west of the map. Because sure, they do wander a bit, but they also do tend to stay around where you leave them if they don't get a different trade of... No. Bob, please. Thank you, Bob. Yeah, magic enemies are pain. There we go. This is also a very powerful ring because it warns, especially on this floor, because it warns you on enemies nearby. This guy's actually classifying this as an enemy because, well, what I'm technically. Oh no. I feel this my skin crack, meaning I'm losing the power of polymorph, and I'm returning into a skeleton. So I don't want to be near that guy anymore. Yeah. And I'm always wanted as a skeleton, so that's also one of the reasons I don't want to be near him when I de-polymorph. But I really, really do appreciate being able to track enemies now. Yeah, it's gonna make my life a lot easier. Not easy, but a lot easier. I got the achievement Skeleton Crew because thanks to my intelligence stat and mystic stat being high enough together, I don't summon Bob anymore. I summon Bob and let's just call the other guy Steve because I'm using generic names. Bob and Steve, my two friends. Honestly though, in this game, basically literally everything wants to kill you. Pretty sure that's actually, or at least was the slogan of the game or at least the slogan used for the game when I heard it the first time, like Barony, the game where everything wants to kill you, even the ceiling. Sentinel, you're a ranged unit. Damn it, Sentinel. One job. I gave you one job. Ooh, Troll's Blood. That's actually a really good spell that just helps myself regenerate. HP, that is, but because of my undead state, I can't really regenerate HP semi-reliably normally. I'm gonna cut in when this boy wakes up. That's ironic. Basically, the moment I say that, bro wakes up the moment after I just pause the camera from recording. Also there, I finally broke the cursed pickaxe, meaning I can actually help fight now if I need to, and find enemies, of course. Bob, get over. Another neat thing with this place is that you can find chests scattered about, or scattered about, depending on how you want to say it. That's the Minecraft reference, by the way, I mentioned. It's still here. Lesser minds think this belongs to our universe. Yeah, I'm sorry, but if anyone thinks Minecraft doesn't belong in Minecraft, then what kind of rock are they sleeping under? Yeah, the good thing with trolls is they have pretty bad eyesight, so if they're alone, you can duke them. One last try, please work. Yes! Oh, wait, no. It just lit the troll on fire. Here. Wait, that's kind of funny, actually. And honestly, way more powerful than I thought it would be. Also, a fire butterfly, really. You know what? Nah, I'm not complaining. I'm just gonna take the win. GG's. Level up my sword skill just a little. Ow. Please. Oh no. I forget the sword can ignite or cause bleed. You can just randomly cast debuffs on enemies, which is really good. Okay, good. My skill in the arcane is beyond your understanding. Anywho, oh, the thaumaturgy is now where Troll's Blood is. Fair enough. But I'm pretty sure that since it's blessed, it just... Hey, wait, I'm almost actually there. That's neat. I'm longing for better. No. Is the price what I tell you to price game, please? Yeah, Warning is actually a way better ability for me as a summoner than any other trait. Though Charisma was a very good one before I could unlock a better one. But this lets me actually recruit, if I equip this for a second, and I go here, you can actually see that I can... Well, maybe they changed that. Anyway. Oh wait, no, I didn't actually equip it. There we go. Huh. Anyway. And yes, I'm trying to split them because while I'm not sure if this is true, it's just something that I have noticed myself at least, but I'm not sure if it actually is technically accurate. Is that splitting it up like that seems to have a higher chance for experience because it triggers more the chance to get experience more times. Also, because of the fact that I have very limited time with traders, because of that form, and being a skeleton, this is why I'm so desperate for a lot of, well, wealth. So I can actively do all my shopping as effectively as possible when I get the chance to. Because I only have one more polymorph potion, unless I get the polymorph spell. Yeah, I'm not really in a good spot right now, are I? Or am I should say? Also, these gems, while I can technically start learning what they are, it's not that useful right now. Okay, great. So I had a curse pick is equipped, and it didn't do me any bad because the pickaxe. This should be another chest. Yes. And yes, the time it takes depends on the gold price when I can actually reach it. Well, try to praise it, I should say. Uh, okay, that's actually a really good ring. Huh. Ew, glass. Huh. Oh, static, that's a new thing. Not really new, but I have not actually ended up being the one suffering from that debuff before. I mean, I've inflicted it before, what? No, but if it isn't new, but I have never actually had it inflicted on me. Which is weird considering how often I go this route because I love this helmet. Because I have a tendency to play spellcaster builds. There we go. Look, I know it's stupid, but I need to level up, and this is one of the best ways to do it. Just hit and weave. Become a professional scout player for a bit. I may be the spellcaster, but even I can fight when I absolutely have to. Doesn't mean that it's something I should do when not needed, or in this case, something I'm doing specifically because it's a one-on-one, and I know I can bait them thanks to the amount of turns here and the warning ring telling me there is no other enemies around. And that takes a lot of time, even though it was worth it, specifically because it could, when it's analyzed, it can become one of two things: either an extremely valuable gem, or in my case, scrap. Well, I died. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. This has been Dadro. Dadro out.